The Love Shakhtar is a little known place where we can get together. Love Shakhtar, baby, yeah. Love Shakhtar, love Shakhtar, love Shakhtar. Today we don't love Shakhtar. We're playing them in the Europa League. Best win it. But love Shakhtar, baby, yeah. That's the new one, new version. I mean, if we were managing Shakhtar, it would work, but we're not. So let's carry on. Folks, welcome back. Since we last week, I think why you're starting with the 1-0 win over Chelsea. Yes, we beat them. Only just, though. Two major talking points in the game worth talking about. First of all, this tackle from Kasper. He's now suspended for a bit. That'll be why. I mean, absolutely no need for it. Just reckless. And then a little bit later in the game, Menga scored one of the best goals I think we've seen from a Salford player in quite some time. When we usually do videos, folks, doesn't score up a jiffy. Down to 10 men, first half against Chelsea, go on to win 1-0, and this is the goal that seals it. On the turn, Menga, bang, top corner. I mean, do it today. Do it today. We also got a fairly routine 2-0 win over Everton. I think Ankerbrand got a goal, maybe. Ankerbrand and Kasper, that's right. So yes, today then, Shakhtar, 2 legs. We're going to play 3 matches today. It's unprecedented. We've not seen it since, well, the end of the season episodes when we do it all the time. So then, Shakhtar away from home. First game of the episode, let's run you through the team. So, the team for today, Marky Parky in goal, Colombino and Hessing on either side, Ankerbrand and Bamba, Kasper in front, obviously not suspended for the Europa League games, Kovalev, former club Shakhtar, remember that, Vidal, Caselli, Barry and Menga through the middle. 20 and 30. We need to see more from him. Like today. Today is the day. Right then. What can possibly go wrong? Not an Englishman in our starting 11. We're a disgrace. Okay, they're playing a 4-5-1 formation. Looks quite defensive. They've got a player called Canu up front. Brazilian. Doesn't look overly special. I fancy our chances today. I feel like we are a Champions League team just sort of trapped in the Europa League body. I don't understand either. Because the Europa League doesn't actually have a body. Doesn't have limbs. Does have legs. So, thank you very much. I just thought of that, just randomly. Right then, the games begin. We're looking for some big performances. Kovalev, Barry, Menga, Caselli, and Diego Vidal. Hopefully we can pull through. If we can not concede, that would be good. If we can get some goals on the board, that would be magnificent. Take some away goals back to our place. That would be seen. So actually, coming up later today, you may have seen it already, but I'm going to show you Salford Stadium in 3 dimensions as Ankerbrand puts us a goal up. Yeah, there's a way to see your stadiums in Football Manager. Now, I do know my friend Jack might have made a video about this, or if not, he will be doing. So yeah, I just want to, I want to show you what Salford Stadium looks like. Salford Stadium looks like in 3 dimensions, in like a really good view, and I'll tell you how to do it as well. Yeah, there we are then. 1-0. Good. I have posted it on Twitter at Dr. Benji. Worth mentioning. Okay, 1-0 lead. We have our away goal, and as I say, now is kind of the job to keep them out as they come forward. Caselli with a good tackle. Kovalev gets tackled back though, and Parky with a fantastic save away to his left-hand side. They continue to come forward. Smirnov, well, that wasn't very ice. Smirnov, innit? Never mind. I can't get over that Kasper tackle against Chelsea. Just animalistic. Right, half time. It's gone quite quickly. Only 1 chance in the game, and it came our way. It was the goal. So I'm impressed with the solid defender. I'm going to try and tell them that I believe in what they've got, what it takes. We've started attacking flexible. It's gone quite well, and yeah, we're back on form a little bit, which is good. We had to be going into these games. You don't play well in Europe, you just out. That's as simple as that. Okay, another chance for us here. Perhaps 50 minutes gone. Kovalev into Menga. We've seen him score from here before. Would he unleash again? Menga just dribbling it all the way. Menga. Oh, it could have been a lovely goal. Good save by the goalkeeper. Behind for a corner, though, which Kovalev's going to take. Whips it in, and it's headed clear. As far as Barry, Menga couldn't quite get it back in, and it remains 1-0. Right, I'm trying to play the videos as like the same way that I would if I were doing it like off video. I feel like in videos I get a little bit frantic, a little bit hectic, and I don't take my time with it and don't think about it as much as it's played towards Menga. Shot from distance. He did it against Chelsea, and he's done it again today. Jules Menga, 21st goal of the season, a magnificent finish, and in watching it in 3 dimensions, I'm sure we'll see it in all its glory. Vidal into Menga, 1 touch out of his feet, and then you think, go on, take another touch, but he just hits it into that far corner. It's 2-0, 2 away goals, and that puts us in a very strong position heading towards the second leg. Well, at this point, we are going to try and settle a little bit, go a little bit more defensive, and hopefully hold them off, although I've done that after the highlight has been initiated as Smirnov Ice, where he's dropped it into Hessing, who clears it quite quickly, but Shakhtar do come again. Ball out to Corbin on this left hand side. If he can get a ball into the middle, it could be dangerous. They're working it quite nicely here, Shakhtar. It must be said. Ball across into the middle. Canu Parky with a... Oh, Parky! Made 2 great saves today. That one was top draw. Marky Parky. What a guy. Oh, Caselli's stolen that. And there could be a way. The ball forward is weak. But they're continuing the highlight. The highlight's gone on for quite some time. It may well result in a goal because of it. Corbin on this left-hand side. Can Parky make another good save? This time it doesn't need to. Bamba heads clear. And Caselli is going to bring it away. I feel like that could be the end of the highlight unless we create something now. Let's go forward towards Caselli. Him and Kovalev are playing it between each other. Into Kasper now. Ball through. Menga's away. Menga to make it 3-0. Oh, he should have taken that chance. He can score from 25 yards. Give him a one-on-one. He fluffs it. Caselli, Vidal, Colombino. This highlight will never end. Now it's times for Shakhtar's turn to come forward. Ball into the middle to the back post. Parky's going to have to go big, but 15. I think that's Hessing with the interception. It is Hessing. And as I say, this highlight may never end. It's going to end now. There it is. Caselli, right side, men in the middle. If you can pick one out, Caselli, it's an impossible angle. Plays it back to Colombino, which was the smart move, and Colombino now brings it forward into Kasper. Can we create something? Out to Colombino. Lovely first touch. Ball across. Barry's there. It's 3-0, and Shakhtar are taking a bit of a pounding, people. You can see it in 3 dimensions. Lovely first touch from Colombino. The perfect first touch. Plays it across. Barry there. Back stick. From the right side to the left. And 3-0 is quite the scoreline. Emphatic. 5 minutes left on the clock. I've realised I'm not making any changes, but when you're playing this well, you don't really want to change anything. You just want to let them express themselves. And this is certainly our best 11, and it's going very well. Kovalev's come back in for Sergio. Vidal's got it. We may have another goal in us here as Caselli races on goal across to Menga. It's an open goal, and it's 4. This has been one of our better performances for a very long time. The improved morale from Everton and Chelsea games. We've come into this one and we're on fire. And finally, you've got to see a good performance from us. It's been a while and we're doing it in Europe. Menga makes it 4 then. That's got to be game over. Surely. A tie over, maybe. Leg over. Oh, that's a different connotation. So as the time winds down, they've got a player called Ronaldo, which is quite nice. 4-0. We go into a game now against bottom of the league, Aston Villa in the league. And we've been known to slip up against some of the weaker sides, so we've got to be on our game today. But that's a very convincing performance. Menga with 2, Barry with 1, and Anchored kicks us off. Let's do this then. Aston Villa, we're coming for you. I said before, I'm going to show you how to look at stadiums in 3D. We'll quickly look at Stamford Bridge as an example, and then I'll show you Salford Stadium. So this is how you do it. You go to upload highlights, you put the camera to director, you then preview the clip, and as it shows you it, you'll see you kind of have to trick the system a little bit here. So you go to the half-time stage, and just before they get to the half-time moment, you'll see sort of a pause develop because of the fact it's going to be in the director cam. There you definitely want it to be in director, whatever you do. Now, as this sort of pans out, you will see in just a second. Okay, so that gives you quite a good look at Stamford Bridge. That is how Stamford Bridge looks in Football Manager. Now, let me show you Salford Stadium. It's quite an image. So we had a home game against Everton. We'll use that as our example. Again, if you go to upload highlights and then you choose the director camera, you can see here, we'll do it for the Kasper goal. It doesn't really matter which one you pick. Okay, you want it to just sort of happen as half-time happens. And if you then pause it, it will show you different pictures. So there you are, look, there is Salford Stadium. There's actually a better angle on my Twitter that shows a really good picture of it. But then again, if you like, so you can see there, if you just rewind it a little bit, you can see there's the ground, look, shows a really nice image of it. If you then pause the game just beforehand, I think if you pause it here, it will show you different shots of the stadium. Look at that. Isn't that just like the greatest thing? Then it shows you sort of different angles and things. So if you are interested, that's how you do it. Okay, then only one change has been made since the Shakhtar game. Because we've got a 4-0 lead, I'm going to play my first team in the Premier League and then rotate for the second leg. I feel like that's the most sensible thing to do. Vidal's dropped back to the anchor role. Sergio's come in for him. Kasper, because of his suspension against Chelsea, now has to sit out. And hopefully today, against Aston Villa, we can produce the goods. Everything else was the same, so I just didn't mention it. I should say as well, in regards to the stadium stuff I showed you, Kisi Rensi is the guy you want to look at. Twitter. I'll put his Twitter link and his blog link in the description. He's done loads of different stadiums, so you can see the view. And he's also got like another video on there which shows you how to do it. And if Jack's made a video by the time this is uploaded, I'll link that as well, so you can all find out how to do it if you didn't quite follow my instructions, though I thought my instructions were quite good. Okay, into the game then against Aston Villa. We'll bring up the league table on the left-hand side, as long as it's not disappeared. I mean, please let me click this. Thank you. Villa at the bottom, then we're at the top. You can see there from the league table that Manchester United are closing the gap, so we have to win today. We really do. Otherwise, I mean, people are already predicting the bottle job. Barry with the ball in. Doesn't find anyone, but does get a second chance at it. Caselli on the edge, back to Barry. They're working it quite nicely between them. Barry, is he going to shoot? He does shoot. Hayes with a good save and cleared by the defender. 3 matches today. This is going to be exciting. Okay, half an hour gone. We're dominating. lots of more possession, a lot more shots. We just haven't created the killer chance right now. Could this be the moment? Let's hope so. Vidal out to Caselli. It's quite a poor ball, knocked down, and Diaz now brings it away to Dominguez. Ball played through. If they score their first shot, I'm going to be so annoyed. Cross in. Parky tips it away. Hessing with good defending. I was terrified. Okay, we've got retained possession. We're going to take it off in the second half because so far it ain't really worked. I guess if you could be a little bit more destructive, that team talk was non-existent. If you could be a little bit more destructive with our ball possession, then that might be a little bit more useful. Because so far, keeping the ball, that's great. We've had nearly 50 more passes than them, but we're not scoring any goals, and that's what wins games. Learning the rules again, folks. Just if you don't know them, goals win games. Was it a mistake to play the side that played away in Europe in the Premier League? That's the question I'm asking myself right now. As Lloyd brings it forward, ball played in, Bamba clears, and now perhaps a counter-attack is in the offing. Menga, we are surging forward. Kovalev plays it through. Sergio, it's a ruthless counter-attack. It really is. Salford 1, Villa 0. Sergio with the goal. Let's look at it in 3 dimensions. That was magnificent. So you can see here then, we've got a different camera angle for whatever reason. Kovalev knocks it through, and Sergio, first time, with the finish. Marvellous. That's not the close camera angle. It just isn't. I know it's not. Hessing throws it onto Menga. We might get a second chance here. It might be 2 goals very, very quickly swept in. But Hayes catches with ease. And this is going to put us 6 points clear. Manchester United must be dropping points. Let's take a look. All right, I'm aware that Villa are coming forward. Yeah, Manchester United losing to Southampton at this stage. Unbelievable, really. Diaz comes forward. He's just weaving through my defenders. Parky with a good save. We hold on. 56 minutes on the clock. Looking good. There's a temptation to go back to the retained possession that we were doing before because we were killing them off. They weren't able to get near us at all. Barry has it on this left side. Ball to the back post. Caselli's there into the side netting. About 25 minutes left to go. Do I make changes? I think based on the fact we played a European game in the week, we should definitely make changes, actually. Sandoval's going to come on for Menga, because I'm feeling frisky. And what else should we do? Peter on for Caselli. I think that one works as well. Maybe a defensive change. I think we'll leave it as it is right now in case anything happens. 50 minutes left on the clock. Safe so far, safe. This is going to be uninspiring, but another clean sheet. Can we double our lead? Sandoval back in the side for the first time, I think. Kovalev, it's quite the clearance. Ankerbrand plays it into Sergio, the goal scorer. Out to Kovalev again, who gives it away really quite poorly. And Okic plays it forward, but Colombino intercepts. And now Sandoval with a chance to score on his return to Salford. He plays it into the keeper. No one can score one-on-ones on this game. Kovalev, ball in perhaps. It gets intercepted. Peter's though, it's Colombino picks it up and it ricochets all over the place. Peter on it now. Will there be another chance before this highlight ends? Colombino into Sergio, finds Kovalev. We've got to take these chances. I feel like we're still on attacking. We definitely shouldn't be. Daj out on that side. Bamba intercepts and I'm making no more chances. On to defensive. And because we're still attacking, we are searching forward against Villa. Sergio's played through. It's a great save by the goalkeeper. We should not be attacking with this much verve at this stage. Peter with the ball in. That's going to bring an end to the game. I don't think there'll be any more highlights. 30 seconds left on the clock. Just see this out, boys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're still attacking. And it's a corner. There is full time. Salford 1, Aston Villa 0 then. We get the win we needed. Not convincing by any stretch. Quite a poor display from us, if we're completely honest with it. And we go into the second game now against Shakhtar. We're going to play a slightly rotated team. And then next episode, Manchester United and Arsenal, I think I mentioned that before, will be our next games. The 2 teams behind us. Arsenal won their game. Manchester United fell to a hat-trick from W. Hart. Wes Hart. Love that. Okay, on to the game against Shakhtar. Love SHAK. I've done it. Okay then, third game of the episode. I'm doing 3 because I feel like I might have mentioned this at the start actually, but because we've not been doing that many Salford episodes, obviously I did a lot of draft mode stuff recently to sort of celebrate the Euros with Jack. Back today though, 3 games, and we've got a 4-0 lead going into the second leg against Shakhtar. I'm quite excited by it. Marcelo is going to come in goal, Navarro and Hesse on either side, Ankerbrand and Backhouse at the back, Casper just in front, obviously he's suspended for the league, so it makes sense to play him. Vidal, Sergio comes in after his goal against Aston Villa, Thomas on the right, Barry on the left, China up top through the middle with a 4-0 lead. We can't throw this away. Shouldn't laugh at the end of that because, all right, passionate. A team such as ours should be winning without any problems at all. I believe in everyone and you've got what it takes. The question is, will Jeff Thomas get an assist? I would put money on him. I think he's odds on to get an assist. This is from the first highlight of the game. Hessing ball in China. That's the first highlight of the game. Hessing's put the ball in. China's got his 10th of the season after, under a minute. First shot of the game, obviously. And with a 5-0 lead now and 4 goals away from home, this is looking good. Hessing then on the volley, straight into China, who just floats in the air, hangs in the air, makes it 1-0. The perfect start. This could be 3 wins in an episode. Oh, never thought I'd see this. Shakhtar come forward. Pereira, he's cannoned it off the bar, and Jeff Thomas has cleared. Kanu, their striker up front, is struggling with an injury. Good. Sorry, I know that sounds quite brutal, but good. Into half-time, very not like apart from the time they hit the bar and our goal, nothing else happened. We're going to give quite a standard team talk, go to the second half. With a 5-0 lead, I'm feeling pretty comfortable right now. I might even bring Peter Phillips on, just for the party. He's not on the bench. Oh, don't mention it to anyone. Sergio through to China. Can he get a second? Not from there, surely. No, oh my, well, I take it all back. China is becoming a little bit of a sort of a mini hero within the series. You seem to see, I think you see probably more of China than you do Menga. From this angle, I'm thinking, well, he's not going to shoot from there because the angle's pretty ridiculous. But fires it in the near post. Keeper can't stop it. 2-0. China on for a hat-trick. He's doing sort of the dab thing. What is, I mean, certain connotations could mean something else. 20 minutes left to go. I mean, I'll make a change. Peter on for Jeff Thomas. He'll get a round of applause as he comes off. Struggling a little bit for fitness, it might be said. Kovalev now can sort of almost naturally play out on that left side. Look at him. He's developed lovely out there. We're also going to bring Sandoval on for Casper. 2 up top. Why not? Just over 20 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. It's all racing down here. Can Shakhtar get a consolation? They're certainly going to try. Well, they're not trying hard enough. Actually, this game's been very even. You think about how much we dominated them in the first game. This game, a completely different story. Very, very even. Just over 10 seconds to go then. It will be 3 wins in a single episode as Andy Backhouse picks up a booking, it seems like. But yeah, we go through. I actually can't remember who we play if we go through. I feel like the team we play isn't that bad. I mean, we'll just double check as this game ends then. Salford 2, Shakhtar 0. We progress into the next round. And yeah, that'll be in a couple of episodes' time. I love the fact that the top goal scorer there was from Inverness Caledonian Thistle. Look at that, you can just see it there. Lovely stuff. Who's this guy? Is it? Is that what you'd say? Just got 5 goals in the game. He's outdoing Riffy. Oh, we now play Nottingham Forest. Of course, I completely forgot. Nottingham Forest then will be the next team. I don't know when we play those matches. Oh, that makes everything awkward. Okay, I think what we'll do then, we'll do a Manchester United Nottingham Forest episode and then an Arsenal Nottingham Forest episode. That makes a lot more sense, I think. Right then, that does bring us to the end. If you have enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you can go for 1,000 likes, that would be magnificent. Again, it shows me you're loving the series. I'm loving making it, and hopefully you are too. Then, with love, with care. Until next time, from me to Benji, I'll see you again soon. Goodbye. That was very sort of robotic, wasn't it? Anyway, what an episode.